Alright, so I've heard the same thing in a few different ways, maybe from some YouTube videos, or read some similar comments to what I'm about to show you, but this is going to be the topic of tonight's discussion. Yeah, in most states in the U.S., we recognize the right to self-defense. Um, Got to say, we recognize quite a few rights in this country, including the right to be a fucking moron, which the author of this statement executes flawlessly. I mean, just look at this statement again. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Bad Guy, it's late at night, and I know this is a bit of an inconvenience, but we got to get you a fair trial. So can you kind of postpone your activities so we can get you a fair trial and make absolutely certain that you had some serious ill intents when you broke into my home after midnight and you were coming after me with a knife? Hold on, little sis. I just want you to remember that when somebody seems like they're raping you, you've got to let them do it. No, don't even think about you doing any sort of form of self-defense, because you're imposing on that person's right. And who cares if he kills you and then runs off, and now the police are having to investigate it to figure out who raped and murdered you. No, don't care about that. The important thing is that guy gets his trial. That's right. It doesn't matter if he kills you or not. You got to think about his right to a trial. The funny thing is that I've seen this type of rhetoric before. I always wrote it off as being like an honest God troll, but you hear it enough. It's honestly, you wonder if some of these people actually believe their horse shit. I mean, it is clear that this author has no concept of imminent threat, imminent danger. And this author of this statement has no clue about what the laws in most states say, because they, in most states, do offer at least some protections in cases of self-defense, legally speaking. But let's assume what the author says is true. That would bring up an even more problematic point. Somebody's really a bad guy. How do you bring him to trial? Think about it. You can't defend yourself because, if you shoot somebody without giving them a trial first, well, then you've broken the law. You've violated their rights and broken the law. Shoot. So, what are the police going to do? Well, please, Mr. Johnny B. Gangsta, we really want you to stand trial for your homicides you committed last week. You think Johnny B. Gangster, who did a drive-by shooting, it killed 2 rival gang members and accidentally shot the girl down the street, happened to be 8 years old, didn't make it to the hospital. You think he's going to stand trial then? You think he's coming peacefully? Remember, self-defense is illegal. Cops can't shoot him, not even in self-defense. So when he goes and reaches for his gat, obviously he knows the police can't shoot him, because that's illegal in the author's mind. It's a gross violation of his human rights. So, given that, how do you even bring a real criminal to trial, given said author's mentality? I would really like to know. And the fact of the matter is, all these anti-self-defense people, all these gun sense people, don't live in reality. They don't. And I use the term gun sense people, obviously taking their hashtag that they originally started using. Again, they have to constantly change what they're doing from, gun ban, gun control, gun sense, gun safety, because it keeps getting torn apart. So they have to keep on repackaging it. And again, when the facts come out, they never seem to win after that. They always ride on emotionalism and sensationalism. So, I hope this gives people a more clear picture. Thanks for watching, and y'all take her easy out there.